The shopologist has always been interested in businesses that have found unique ways to save her followers money. Today, we are examining the activities of a serial entrepreneur, Richard Heftel. His family has its roots in broadcasting, developing the largest Spanish-language radio station group in the United States. Heftel Broadcasting went through alterations and was finally folded into the Spanish television giant Univision in a merger of over $3 billion. After a brief retirement, Richard subsequently opened a number of businesses in a variety of industries. A few of his companies include apartment complexes, copper and gold mining, natural supplements, and even cosmetic surgery.
I had built a large venue with ballrooms, kitchens, everything needed to host fabulous events. And it was called the Lincoln Center Spokane. This is where I was introduced to Lyoness. Lyoness is simply the world's biggest loyalty program. It's like what you find at a supermarket. You sign up for free and you get discounts and benefits back. Except that instead of one benefit from one company in one country, you get benefits back from 40,000 merchants in 46 countries. One of the first things I did was to sign up the Lincoln Center to be a merchant within Lyoness. Lyoness had thousands of shoppers and they were going to a variety of stores. I wanted these members, these shoppers, to come to the Lincoln Center for their events, memorials and weddings, etc. I agreed to pay Lyoness 6% of the gross amount that I received from Lyoness members. Of that 6%, 1% Lyoness kept, 1% went to the people who had signed up the customer, and the remaining 4% went back to the customer in cash and in shopping benefits. We immediately saw an increase of over $10,000 from Lyoness members, and this really grabbed my attention.
Richard had found his most effective advertising, so he took several of his company's products and combined them into a single website of companies.
I had a variety of things that I was already selling, and so for $200, my son Kavika loaded them all into one website, artandgems.com. With no advertising, no Facebook, no Google, no anything, other than being a merchant within Lyoness, we've done over $100,000 in sales. With that kind of volume, with no advertising, this was our best advertising ever.
This was a huge testimony to Lyoness. A company created just for Lyoness was extremely successful with sales of over $100,000 in less than 2 years with no traditional advertising.
As an advertising vehicle, it was perfection. I only paid Lyoness after I had received the consumer's money, after I had made the sale.
Richard then began brainstorming with his business partner in Las Vegas, Bruce Wolfe. They had developed and operated the showroom at the Venetian Resort and at Planet Hollywood.
We looked at all the industries and what was available within Lyoness, and we locked in on the auto industry. We could buy a new car from a variety of merchants, but they all offered just 2% back in benefits, and they all required that the purchase be at manufacturer's suggested retail price, MSRP. Before Lyoness, we had never met anybody that paid MSRP for their cars or trucks. So late in 2013, we opened Southwest Auto Brokers, and we created a complete car dealership just for Lyoness. We gave 7% of the sales price back to the purchasers and their sponsors in Lyoness, and we did no other advertising. There was no Facebook, no Google, nothing. You can't even find it online unless you know where to find it. But Lyoness members knew how to find it, and it went viral. And we finished our first year in business, and we've done over $1 million in sales. Over $1 million in sales from scratch, from zero, with no advertising, just by being a merchant within Lyoness.
Next, he created, with his partner Jose Cuevas, the Credit Translation Center, a company dedicated to helping consumers improve their credit ratings, lower their costs, and make more money.
Lyoness is a very well thought out global loyalty program. Lyoness generates business for its merchants. Lyoness generates cashback for its members. And Lyoness creates income for its business builders. Lyoness is where I choose to spend as much of my time as possible. And I have no plans on retiring again. So if your business needs business, you need Lyoness. And if you need a car or a truck, you need Southwest Auto Brokers.